With 2 dogs here in the family. With 2 dogs.
One arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the other, a sweet, soft southern thrill.
Hey, I'm JR Gray and this is Scar. Back in 2022, it was an awesome experience. Back then it was, you hunted Friday night 2 rounds and Saturday night 2 rounds. You really didn't have time to think about what kind of money you was hunting for. And then now they kind of got it spread out and kind of recognize the top 20 a little more. And UKC is going in the right direction and they got a pretty good hunt going on here. I'm hunting Scar. Her name's actually Willie's Insane Scar. She's a 3-year-old off of World Champion Willie and World Champion Insane Emmy. So far, I mean, last night they had a guide us out a little farther because of the rain. I had an awesome guide. He took us over there. I think we scored on 6 singles. She treated 3 of them. We had a good cast. We're just, you know, my goal is just hopefully to make it back to Friday. It's hard to win a hunt back to back or, you know, win the same hunt twice, but we're just happy to be here.
Kevin Cable. I'm from Connorsville, Indiana. This is Color Me Up. He's off of Big Money and a Mojo female. Guy I hunt for, Fred Tennis, he doubled him up in Missouri, double cast winners. I didn't get nothing through. He couldn't get off work, so I brought him home from Missouri. Hunted him 4 nights. He's looked good the nights that I got to hunt him. The weather's been bad, raining, and come up here last night. He treated 3 singles, 2 in the cast, and 1 at the end. I didn't have to train, everybody withdrew. He's looked good, hopefully keeps it up.
I'm Josh Craig, and Walter Hickman owns the dog. He's out of Phrogger, and double Skinny River Fred on the bottom, 3 years old. He's looked pretty good. He's just treed coons, you know. We've had good casts so far, been pretty good.
My name's Ricky Bryant Jr. This dog is owned by A.J. Brenner and Tyler Sturry. His name is Double Blackjack. He's out of Little Whack in Hollywood. He's double bushwhacker bred, 3 years old. Oh, it's been competition. We got lucky last night and got in. The dog actually performed and looked really good, and we're hoping for the same thing tonight.
Great. Yeah. I know you got a mail out here. You got her I'm gonna let Steve tell you what kind of terrain you're gonna hunt, treetops, tight fences, anything there you need to know. Steve, can you tell him what's going on?
This is pretty nice. They said that they couldn't build a spotlight. Come loose. Good luck, guys.
Under the minute. 300. Minutes up.
Me striking.
75.
Jack struck. Car struck.
Me for 75. Jack for 50. Scar for a quarter.
That's a pretty good size creek in there.
Look, big creek.
Yeah.
I think it's a lake or a little lake.
I think it's that lake.
Oh, it?
No, there's a lake down, big lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a tree. 1 quarter. Cut the lights off, guys. lake makes their mouth sound weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, big lake. Go right on.
I'm going right through.
That freak at 75. You moved to 1
No, he stayed at
No,
quarter.
you stayed at a quarter.
Yes, sir. He don't move.
Because we don't know where he was at.
He
You're
takes
right.
125 minus.
Yes, I agree with that. I do agree with that call. Everybody agree with
Freak
that?
stays at 75.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yep,
what
I agree
was
with
saying
that.
the whole time. I'll take all the help I can get. We're all staying the same. He's staying at 75, I'm staying at a quarter.
Yep, you guys ready?
Yep.
She just should have.
I do not.
When we got to this first tree, there was a little confusion on what happened. Jack was running, so he took a tree minus and Color Me Up come in and covered for a quarter, and Freak's treed right now behind us a little ways. This tree was slick, so Jack took 225 minus. Freak's got, or Color Me Up got 75 minus because he didn't move up, and then we're gonna go score Freak right now. That's where we're headed.
You cut him, yes, sir.
Fusion on that first tree, Jack ended up taking a tree minus, but where he left the tree, his strike was still available, correct, where he came in, so that got deleted. So Jack's got 125 minus, Color Me Up's got 75 minus, and Freak was on a den, so he's got 175 circle. Scar's got 150 pending behind us, and we just recut the 3 male dogs.
That's Jack just treed in.
We just made it to Scar. She was on a den. She circled up 150. Jack was struck and treed, and we're headed to him now. Made it to Jack. I don't know if he got mixed up with some kittens or what was going on, but he was minus 150. All dogs are trailing now, and we've used 37 minutes.
Yeah.
I can hear him out there. He's a half mile. That's not the one I just heard.
Scar.
Okay.
Scar struck.
Okay, for a quarter.
I was gonna mess with you, but
Now you know why I named him that. Gets everybody screwed up.
Yeah, that's right.
Is this Freak back here?
Yep.
Okay. And Jack's not struck yet. Nope. Let's split the difference. Because Freak's pretty close here. Let's walk this way. This scar?
Yeah, it's me.
Time's working. Stationary.
Jack's at 275 minus. Not struck in. Cover me up is at 75 minus with 25 strike. Freak's at 175 circle, 25 strike. And Scar's at 150 circle with 25 strike. And Scar's just treed for 150 pending.
400, can we use that way a little bit?
There it is. Right there.
Yeah, let's walk down this ditch away from the house. 3-3.
Yep, we made it to Scar's tree. She had a coon that puts her at 150 plus. While he's shining, Judge heard Freak, and he got 150 pending, and we're headed that way. Made it to Freak. He's plussed up 150, had a coon. Walking to Jack, he's got 150 pending, heading that way. Ellie's just looking at you. Yep, there he is. So Jack, treed and had a coon. Made it to Jack. He had a coon that gives him a 150 plus. Not sure exactly the score on that. We made the Scar. She was on an empty, so she took a minus. That puts her at 0. Freak and Jack are struck. We're gonna recut Scar and head that way. We made it to Jack. He had a coon. Freak is treed through the country, 150 pending. Scar struck for a quarter. We have 20 minutes left on the dot. Scar is treed, 150 pending. She's at 0. Freak took a 125 tree minus. The 2 caught him. As we was walking the Scar, he rolled back up treed, so he's got 150 pending. And I don't think we've heard from Jack yet. There's about 5 minutes left.
Yes, he recognized concrete. I know it didn't move.
You just want to tell us kind of about the hunt, how it went?
Oh, we had a real good hunt. Treed some coons and lucked out and got skated by, you know. He treated a coon and a couple dens. I took 125 minus, ended up 25 plus.
Clayton Stark here, getting ready to take the dogs to the woods tonight using the Dogter Pathfinder 2 GPS tracking system.
Yeah, I'm Oliver Wynn. This is Heather Island Wipeout Z, 6-year-old dog. It's out of a Zeb 3 and a Muscle Point chick, I think. They went good. He treed 3 on the early round and then treed 1 in the late round and stayed out of trouble to get through. Feels pretty good, to be honest with you.
My name's Dustin Weed. This is Mad Money maxed out. We called him out. He's off of Little Money and Beller's Handsome Man. It was good. Had a good cast both rounds. Early round, I drew Screamer and a couple more pretty good dogs, and I treated 3 coons to myself and 1, and then late round I drew the Hawk dog, and we had we had some bad luck right there at first. We got out of pocket, both of us did, the opposite way, and had to call time out, and we got them gathered up and cut back loose, and I treated a coon, and he drew some minus, and he withdrew it, and it was over with. It feels good. Yeah.
I'm Josh Craig, and this is Freak of Nature. He's off of Phrogger and a Skinny River Fred female. The early round, I had a pretty tough draw. I drawed 3 guys that's won the world championship, and we had pretty good coon hunt, and I just got the break. Old Freak treated coon and kind of stayed out of trouble, got me through. And then late round, I drawed that Molly female, and Freak, he treated a coon out of the truck for 225. She trees a gut slick, and it kind of made a 400 difference there, you know, so I kind of got my break there. Oh, feels good, you know.
I woke up at 2, a little after 2 actually.
Hey, Tyler.
No, I got it. Good luck, man. Good luck.
You got me still?
Yeah.
Like break. Break struck for 50. You got to stay on.
Z struck first, Hope struck second, and Freak struck third. Outdoor tree down.
got kind of fast and furious action here starting out. Out struck in for 100, Z struck in for 75, and Freak for 50 right after the minute. Out was treed for 100 and a quarter. After the 2 was up, Z was treed for a quarter. When we get in here, Out checked out, but Z was still holding the tree. They found Z's coon, and then Freak was treed not 20 foot from where the other tree was. Currently shining that right now, and in the meantime, Z's been struck for a quarter right behind us.
Z probably gonna put him back up there on top of that hand, try to go left. Z for 125. Freaks minus 1 1/4 and 50.
Yes, sir.
Freak struck for a quarter.
Alright guys, since the last update we were at Freak's tree. It unfortunately was minused. He was in for 100 and let's see, 50 and 125, so he has 175 minus. He's since been struck in for a quarter. Z was struck in again for a quarter whenever I talked to you. He was treated for 125. He had another coon, so for another 150. That puts him at 275 plus, and he has 25 strike pending. Out wasn't really originally minus 125. He was treated in, got minused again 125. They're on their way back to us right now, and we have 32 minutes gone in the hunt right now, so about an hour and a half left to go. Alright guys, since our last update, Out was treed. He ended up coming in here, we found his coon. He got plussed up, so 75, 125, 200 plus. Freak right here is 25 yards from us. He's been traded in for 100 and a quarter. So waiting on his 3 to be up. Now we got Out struck in for a quarter. Got about 57 minutes going right now.
Yeah.
This is where we walked right through. These 2 dog trees.
Take it back now.
Probably back across.
Can we go?
Yeah, we're walking to you. Just ship them right back down that edge.
I'm ready.
You ready, Oliver?
Yeah.
Collar them, cast them.
Alright guys, since our last update, Freak's tree was slick, so he was minus, he was recast, he struck way back in over yonder. In the meantime, Z was treed in. We came, he was right on the side of a flooded out creek. They got a lot of rain this weekend. Got across there, and his tree was actually minus. He was minus 150. During that time, we'd treed Out over here. We just got to his tree. He had the coon. They found it within seconds. Z had been elected to stay on the leash, so Z and Out were just recut together with 11 minutes left in the hunt. And right now, Out is sitting with 100 plus, Z is sitting with 125 plus, and it's essentially down to those 2 dogs for this last 10 minutes of the hunt.
hearing until he stopped right there. Gotcha. Out three for 125.
Out just treats for 125. We're handling Z right now.
You ready? Go ahead. Right there. Got him. Bust him up. Good job. I'm good. I ain't talking to you, I'm talking to the dog. Good job, boy. Good
Talk to him because that feel I was so nervous I won't tell you. Hey, boy. He's just now getting fired up. Look. God, dude. I was sick at first. I was ready to be done if what the nature of freak was.
All right, guys, I'm out here with the 2024 Tournament Champions winner, Mr. Dustin Weed, and his dog Out. Dustin, what a cast, man.
Yes, sir.
It's still fresh right now. What's going through your mind right now, man?
Everything. I ain't got a whole lot to say. I'm speechless.
Yeah.
It's the way it started out. I never figured it would end like this.
Yeah. So right out, you guys were listening to the play-by-play there. Out of the truck, you struck in first.
75.
Oh, you struck in for 75, and then you treat for 125 in there, and it ended up being gone by the time we got in there. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And then Z he was treed. He had a coon. Then I got treed. Z got treed.
Yeah.
Freak was treed, and then Z got treed, and I got treed, and well, he didn't like it either. I don't guess. I think he was in the ground. He left out there, and Z had another coon. We come back across there. Mine finally gets treed up here, and has a coon. I get recut. And we get in here in a Z and
out right then. So right then after you, so before you treat the first coon, where you got plus that, you're down quite a bit right there.
Yes, I had 250 minus. Z had, I think, 275 plus.
You've hunted with both dogs a lot. Were you confident at that time?
No, sir. To be honest, I was. If Freak was ready to quit, I was ready to quit.
You was waiting on
him
at that time, huh? Yeah. Yep. So, but then when you treat a coon there, does that change your mindset, or are you still?
It did, but whenever I was looking and he was so far, I didn't think. I know that Z had to make a mistake for me to even have a chance.
Right. Because he's 3/4 of a mile over that rise.
Yep.
Yeah. But then he got over on the other side of him after that drop, and we got up and finally heard Z.
Yep.
Got the stationary on him, and he had a tree him down there.
Yep. So whenever we started the station there, or when we was headed up through there, I was treed way past him. Yeah. But I know we was in some hills. But I knowed if we got to Z and I had to or needed to, I was gonna be able to hear him. Yeah. We got to him. He had a bad tree, and I was 700 or 750 past him with a coon. We get cut back with 10 minutes left. You don't never know. Z was, I'd bet he had a coon that den tree, you know, but it was my night, I guess.
It was a quiet walk in the last tree.
Yes, sir. I couldn't say nothing. I was lost for words going through there. Two of my favorite dogs coming down to winning 50,000.
Hey, congratulations. We had a great hunt, man. It was an incredible. That last hour was incredible.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations to Travis, to the whole team.
Thank you.
We're going to go back to the barn now and get your awards and stuff ready for you. And great job.
All right, appreciate it.
Well, here we are, final cast of the 2024 TOC. We've got our top three, we've got our winner. But first, before we go to them, we've got Trevor Wade, your Coon Programs Manager. You were out in the field tonight, out in the woods with him. And man, what a hunt they had. Can you give us a little brief overview of how what that looked like?
Yeah. Hey man, we had a blast, and it's always, I say this all the time on a lot of things we do, it's always fun to see National Grand Night Champions crowned, World Champions crowned, Tournament Champions, $50,000 winners, $100,000 on the line tonight. 3 guys I had never hunted with, 3 dogs I never hunted with, and the sportsmanship on the cast was great. People can say, you know, the judge had to make a couple calls, you know, they had to minus some dogs, trees, moving, different things. Never heard an off word. Everything was just fun all night, and they let the dogs work, and at the end of the night, the best dog won the cast.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of a different hunt this year. The first hour was kind of lopsided one time. The second hour, especially with a couple of them, it kind of went like this, and it got really exciting down to the end. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, I don't know. The first 30 minutes, you think the cast is over. I mean, literally, you think the cast is over, and they're almost fighting for second and third place. And next thing you know, out trees a couple of coons, and 10 minutes left. We're cutting 2 dogs down the edge of a river towards a section they've already hunted, because we're almost running out of land over here. And both dogs, I don't know, kind of hard to believe the heart of these 2 dogs that have hunted all weekend. You know, they've hunted, this is their 4th cast in 3 days. I don't know, both treed within 3 or 4 minutes, and just you can't train that kind of stuff. That's the heart in these animals, and put the time in, and it was incredible. It was incredible.
Yeah, well, it was fun watching it from our standpoint too. So, all right, let's get to our winners. First up here is 3rd place this year is going to be Freak of Nature, Josh Craig. This dog's owned by Walter Hickman. But man, what a great weekend for you.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure you're proud of your dog here. Came up a little short maybe when you get to the final cast, but you know how it works. But hey, if you turn around, we're going to send you that check or that amount. You're going to take this guy home right here. But by next week, you or your owner or somebody, 20,000 was pretty good. I'd say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your thoughts on the hunt tonight.
Why, we had a good time, good hunt. It just didn't work out too good for me, you know.
Yeah.
A dog come up short a couple times. We got 20,000 out of it.
That's not bad, is it?
Yeah, not bad. You know?
Yeah. So, well, heck, hey, congratulations, man. Hope we'll see you again next year, and I'm sure we'll see this dog in the winner's circle again. All right, man. Let's move over here to 2nd place. Oliver Wynn, Z here. He was Z here, Wipeout Z. He was one of the favorites coming in here. Man, he really lived up to his name and lived up to the hype and everything. Came out of the gate swinging, man.
Yep. He treated a couple of coons and then just kind of had too much downtime there at the end.
Yeah, gosh, you know, it was an exciting hunt like that down to the end, you know, and I'm sure you had a lot of folks pulling for you and everything. I know you did.
Oh, yeah.
And but it made it exciting, but it's also got to be a heartbreaker for you.
Yeah, it's pretty heartbreaker, you know, just needing a circle tree on the one tree and then probably treeing a coon there in the last den tree.
Yeah.
Break didn't fall our way this time.
Yeah, but hey, 30,000, that also doesn't look too bad.
No, sir, I'll take 30,000.
Yeah, so hey, congratulations on your great run. It's great to have you here, and
yes,
good hound here, and a nice show here.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that leaves us with our 2024 TOC champion right here, and that is going to be Maxed Out Mad Money, a 3-year-old walker, now owned by Mr. Travis Black. But Dustin Reed, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
We had talked a little bit about this. It was kind of a different hunt, you know. You had to come back.
Yes, sir.
You had to crawl back, and you had to scratch back. All the way, it took every minute in the hunt home.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it.
The first hour, I thought I was beat. I told somebody that was out there with us. I said, Josh is done, I'll be done. And then treated a coon, and the brakes just went my way. We got back in here in a Z, and he missed a coon in there, made a slick, and I was treating, had a coon. I got recut with 10 minutes left. It got interesting.
How was that? When you recut him with 10 minutes, are you thinking, man, what are your thoughts at that time?
I told the backup judge when we pulled off his tree, I said, if I can get cut loose with 10 minutes left, Z will have to tree another coon to beat me. And it was just luck, I guess, but he tries his best when he got his head on it. That first hour, his head was not on. It was everywhere but Coon tree.
Well, we've talked to you a couple times earlier throughout the day, did a podcast with you, and I know you mentioned that, hey, the money is great, 50,000 would be great, but really, it's
I'm
about
proud
the
of
dog.
it. Yes, sir.
You have a connection with this dog.
Yes, sir. Me and this dog have spent a lot of nights, just me and him. I've spent more time with him than I have my family, you know, and it's been heartbreaking because the dog I know was a good dog. We'd catch bad breaks, he'd be out of pocket or just get beat by a quarter or something. It finally paid off.
Yes. Well, hey, we're going to send you the biggest check here, $50,000 here. So, hey, congratulations. Thanks for coming, and a good hound. Obviously, got the job done for you. And this is our 2024 Tournament of Champions champion right here. Money maxed out. Maxed out Mad Money. There he is.